What up, cats? What up, chicks? It's Rebel Greaser. So, bought me a new lighter yesterday. Decided to show it off. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but, this is I believe it says on it, I think that says, it's kind of small. Let's see if I can use my glasses here. I believe it says Ari Stokes collection, or Annie Stokes. Yeah, Annie Stokes collection. And it's a wolf, which is my favorite animal. It's got like it's actually one of a kind type. I've been wanting this one for a long time. And, I had money. I figured to myself, well, I'll get it. And, I've already used it a few times. So, I'll light one with it right now. Just for the heck of it. So, it ain't Harley Davidson. But, I like this one because I like wolves, and come on, that's tight. With like the Northern Lights or whatever that is, like the ice capades and shit behind him. While he's standing there, majestic as hell. And I know that all of you saw the Madman's shirt. I've since put it in the laundry, so I'm not wearing it right now. But hope y'all like the Maniacs. I thought that was really kind of cool. With shit. But yeah, he did reply on Instagram, so shout out to the Madman for the shirts and all. Keep going, dude. I love you, man. Also, too, I know my last video was really short, and I apologize. I just really didn't have much to show or really much to say. And, so, apologies for such a short video. Now, the Thursday Thought videos, I actually think that I am going to do those, but you guys are going to have to give me some time to set up a channel, get the name straight, set up what the channel is going to be about. I've got some subjects that are my personal thoughts, and some of you may agree with me, some of you may not. However, remember that this channel is going to be about mostly non-greaser related things. I am a greaser, always will be. But I do want to cover some things that are non-greaser related because they're things that matter to me that I want to bring out. Also, I should be getting a haircut today, hopefully. I'm hoping that my stylist, Dana, calls me back. So, if I do get a haircut today, I'll, show you guys. I'm not going to tell you the style. I want it to be sort of a surprise. So, it won't be nothing too major. But, if I do get it cut today, and I'll mention where the style came from and shout out to the style. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Also, one last thing. For most of you who don't know, um, I'm a big fan of the TV show, reruns, and DVD series that I do have of Full House. If any of you like that kind of thing, I would get the DVD series off Amazon if you guys are interested in something like that. Full House to me was always something I used to watch because of Uncle Jesse. You can probably guess, you know. Oh, thank you, very much. You know, this little Elvis thing, and there's one episode where he met an Elvis lookalike, and it was funny, you know, because he's like, I feel like I know you, you know, and he's like, you look so much like I know, Wayne Newton. You know, the feelings that Full House gives me is if there was actually a family like that, that would be freaking cool. Because that kind of thing is like the relationship that Danny has with his kids. I sometimes feel that it's kind of a distant of a father that works, but when he does really show the compassion and love for his children, that's the kind of compassion and love you would have for your children if you had been a father who had lost his wife and had 3 daughters to raise. 3 girls at that. So you can only imagine, it doesn't show it in the series, but what about when they start having their periods and all that shit, you know? Thank God Becky was around, you know? Aunt Becky. I know that a lot of people don't like Lori Loughlin now because of her scandal, but this was before all that. Here's another thing to think about too. What about this? Think about this. So, you take a look at Jesse, Mr. Rock and Roll, Mr. Rebel, Mr. Motorcycle Hooligan almost. For the first few episodes into the series and all, he matured. He still thought he was Mr. Cool, but slowly he started to see that it was time to grow up. And that's what I like about Jesse is how he goes from, hooligan to growing up to father. That's what I like, you know. And Joey, just corny. DJ always kind of struck me as being driven, but also being the firstborn to want to have everything before everybody else, to wanting to do the things that a person would do at the certain ages they are. Stephanie struck me as a daddy's girl until she got a little bit older, being the second youngest, of course. She struck me as being sort of, I guess, wanting to follow in BJ's footsteps but not be BJ. She wants to follow her sister's footsteps but not do all the same things that her sister did because DJ already did that, so she wants to do something that's different. But when she was a child, she wanted to be just like DJ. But as the series went on, she got maturer and a little bit better. She, got, doing her own things. Now, Michelle. When we first meet Michelle, she's just a baby. The Olsen twins both played Michelle. And you can never tell them apart. Nowadays you can, but back then you couldn't. This was funny to me because I like the fact that as she gets older, she gets to be more vocal and You know, she says stuff like, "You got it, dude," or when you ask her a question that's like so simple, she's like, "Duh." You know, you know, and the relationship that Jesse had with Michelle throughout the series and on up has always been a thing to me. Now, Aunt Becky, I don't really know if I really had any much like for her. I didn't dislike her, but my opinion, Jesse may have gotten somebody better that wasn't Danny's co-host. That's just me. Just me. But when they did have children like Nikki and Alex, that was funny. That was kind of cool. Last person we're going to cover is somebody who is as much a part of the series as all the main characters, because she is a main character herself, is Kimmy Gibbler. Kimmy Gibbler is DJ's best friend. DJ's last name is Tanner, so is Stephanie's, and so is Michelle's, and so is Danny's. Joey's last name is Gladstone, and Jesse's last name is Christopoulos. However, believe it or not, in I think the first season, his name wasn't Christopoulos, it was Cochran, Jesse Cochran. Why it changed to Christopoulos, I don't know, but it was Cochran. In fact, I can actually prove that to you guys. Most of you know it's Jesse Christopoulos, but right there, where it says John Stamos, I know it's all backwards, guys, but it does say Jesse Cochran. So there's something new for you to learn. But Kimmy Gibbler, she is what I would refer to as a complete airhead. In one of the episodes, Stephanie said something about Kimmy being an airhead, and DJ said she's not an airhead. She just doesn't like thinking. Like I said, airhead. You know, she doesn't think, so just air just goes. So you know, air just be like right through her head. Airhead. You know, she doesn't have nothing to fucking filter it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So if you guys, you know, think about that. Even if you guys don't like it, go ahead and at least try a few episodes of Full House. It's on Nick at Night on cable television, or get the DVD series, or buy at least the first season. Fuller House, I don't know much about. I watched some of it, didn't impress me. But if you guys like Fuller House, that's cool too. Anyways, guys, just want to say, you know, new lighter, bring out a few things. So until then, same greaser channel. Stay greasy cats, stay sexy chicks, be cool, and keep it rockabilly.